Hey there YouTube, it's Tempest CFB. I've got a deck profile update for you for my Ildona Shadow Paladin deck. With the release of the new promo, it's got a couple changes to it, so I figured I'd re-update it. One of my favorite decks, one of my favorite cards, one of my favorite clans. So yeah, just thought I'd probably repost this. Um, so your starter is Creeping Dark Goat. Obviously, it's like the best card right now for the clan. It's still really expensive from what I know. Basically, all he is a grade 3 searcher, but the fact that he's a pioneer opens up a lot more plays with the deck. You don't have to play full bow, you don't have to play 4 javelin, and you don't have to play Blaster Dark or Phantom Blaster Dragon unless you really want to. So, yeah, there's just a lot more it can do for you when you play Ildana. For triggers, we just got your standard 8 crit, and then 4 draw, and then 4 heal. You want to try and max crit in this deck. The draw is good for kind of replacing advantages that you lose, but you know, really you don't need it as much. You need the power. For real ones, we just play 4 of the 8k. Ildana swings for 13k on his own, so you basically just want this 8k booster to help him hit for the 21k mark. He's also good on basically any of your rear guards. 3 Garuru Bow. He is a 9k attacker when he attacks the Vanguard, but other than that, he's a 7k booster. So he makes good plays. Whether he's attacking or boosting, he helps you hit for good numbers. So you just play him if you can. I can't really think of any other good grade 1s that you would want to play. Basically, you don't have to blast or javelin to worry about anymore, so he's probably going to be the better choice to play. 3 Arian Rod. Standard, when once per turn you can tap her to drop 1 card and draw 1 card. Good turn 1 ride. If you play Dark Dictator like I do, you can also put her behind Dictator and get a free +1 every turn, potentially, because you don't have to boost the Dictator with her or anything. And then last we have 4 perfect cards. One of the coolest perfect cards in the game, but not much to say about that. You play 4 of those. Now that break cards are out, you don't have a choice. For grade 2s, I have 5 10k vanillas. I have a whole bunch of checks in this deck, so normally you don't need to play more than 4 of these, but for me it works having like 5 of them, because it means you can swing for big numbers, and yeah, because most of the techie ones aren't as powerful, but this guy is just very strong, and this guy also, they're just 10k, so I don't know, this game, they're just 10k. 3 Curse Lancer helps you with your unflipping damage. Ildana costs 2 Counterblast, the Goat costs 1. I play Nemens, which also costs Counterblast 1, so ideally you only get to limit break twice in the game, and that's if you activate the Goat's ability or if you activate Nemen's ability, so having him in here, especially if you can ride him turn 2, really helps with the damage unflipping. 2 Nemen, and then 1 Maka. Maka lets you search for a grade 1 when you play her. By counterblasting 2, Nemen lets you pay 1 to discard a card and draw 2. Both are very good. I think given the opportunity, I'd rather play a 3rd Nemen than play the Maka, but she's still good to have because she's an 8k base, and she lets you search for random grade 1s that you need. So I've played 2 Maka before. I wouldn't play any more than 1 right now though. Ildana is just too important, and since the starter requires counterblast 1, you're gonna have a much harder time finding more damage to use with Ildana if you use both her and your Goat. And then for grade 3s, we have your 4 Ildana. Very good card. With him, you can pay 2 to sack a rear guard. Oh no, sack 2 rear guards, sorry. And then you get to draw 2 cards, and he gains 3k. So on his own, he swings for 13 when he attacks the Vanguard, and then he swings for 16 with his limit break. Boosted by any 8k or 7k, he hits for 23 over cross rides when you limit break. And it also gets you a lot of hand advantage. The only thing that makes him better is he has 11k base. But that would be kind of broken. 3 Dark Dictator. Is your alternate Vanguard. When you ride him, you can Soul Blast 3 to pump up your 2 front rows by 5k. So kind of an alternate win condition, or you can just play him late game when you're running a Counter Blast and he swings for 20k. if you have 5 rear guards, just like the same as Alfred. He's like a dark Alfred, so there's that. And then the last card is one bad card. When you play him, you get the superior call top card of your deck. Pretty good. Just a random 9k. You don't want to ride him if you can help it, but he still is pretty good at just being a random, giving you a random plus. And since I play one, I don't have to play more than one Maka. Since he basically does the same thing as Maka, giving me a random card. Alright, so yeah, that's the Ildona deck. It's not anything special really. But I just felt the need to re-upload the list because I did get the starter change. And since we do have the new starter, it means a lot of people are going to be wanting to play Ildona Shadows. So, yeah. Alright, thank you for watching, and please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe if you like the video.